Welcome everybody. In today's class we will be learning about cosine rule. Cosine rule is always also called as the law of cosines. Okay. What exactly does this law do, or does it state? It actually relates all three sides of a triangle with an angle of a triangle. Okay, so this is a very powerful concept. What is the meaning of this? Suppose you have a triangle like this, and take this as A, B, C, this side as A, this side as B, this is C, and the angle here is A, angle here is C, angle here is B. So if I want to write or find the relationship between the side A and the other sides, then A squared is going to be B squared plus C squared negative 2 times B times C times, and the cos of the angle between B and C. Let's say now B squared is also equal to A squared plus C squared negative 2 times AC cos of the angle between A and C. So that's cos B. And C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared negative 2 times AB times cos of the angle between A and B. So that's cos C. So this is the all important formula for the cosine rule. So somebody were to ask you what does cosine rule do, you need to state that it relates all three sides of a triangle with an angle. You see that? This is the angle that is in relationship with the other sides. So with that being said, the next concept, or I would say the next thing I'm interested is to prove the cosine rule. So for that, let me draw the triangle, the most powerful structure. So I have a triangle here. I'm going to take this as A, B, C. This is A, this is C, this is B. I'm going to drop a perpendicular here, and this is going to be my edge. This entire length is B. I'm going to take this as R. So this length is going to be B minus R. Okay, this entire side is B. This side is taken as R. So this side alone is going to be B minus R. So this is perpendicular. So that's a 90-degree hit. So foremost, what I will do is I will consider triangle B. Say I will take this point as D, B, D, A. Okay. Now by the trigonometric ratio, by trig ratio, if I were to take this angle as say sum alpha, then sine alpha is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So I'm going to write that sine alpha is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse is, what is that hypotenuse value here? C. So therefore H is equal to C times sine alpha. Okay, that is one relationship we have got. Now the next is, let me also take in cos alpha. So cos alpha is the adjacent side by the hypotenuse. That's C there. So therefore R is equal to C times of cos alpha. Okay. So now we will consider the triangle BDC. BDC by Pythagoras we have. So what do we have by Pythagoras? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hypotenuse squared is equal to h squared positive. This distance is b negative r. So this is going to be b negative r squared. So this is what I've got. This is the relationships I established. Now a squared is equal to h is what? H is c times sine alpha. So I'm going to substitute that. I'm going to expand this h squared negative 2 times b times r times positive r squared. Okay. So I expand this, I get c squared sine squared alpha. I expand r. R is what? R is c cos alpha. Substitute and expand, you get c squared times cos squared alpha, and you have a b squared negative 2 times b times r. R is what? C times cos alpha. So c cos alpha. Okay. Now I want to rewrite this as b squared, and c squared I can take it out common. So I want to use this part here. So a squared is equal to b squared positive c squared. You see here, sine squared cos squared c squared, they can be taken out, and I can rewrite this as sine squared alpha positive cos squared alpha. Fair enough. Negative 2 times b c cos alpha. Negative 2 times b c cos alpha. Now what is this? B squared plus c squared. Sine squared plus cos squared is 1. That's the reason I got c squared here. Followed by negative 2 times b times c times cos alpha. This is equal to what? This is equal to a squared. Okay, so what you got here? A squared is equal to b squared plus c squared negative 2 times b times c times cos alpha. Alpha, in this case it is a. A is this angle. Alpha is this angle. Okay, so that is the proof for the cosine rule. Thank you everybody. Please like, share and subscribe.